Well, we are here at Butler Elementary School. Thank you again for allowing us to be here and see your workspace. It's a beautiful classroom and so many decorations that really represent the kids that you teach. And I think just the purpose of this is just to allow everybody, all the participants of the Wiffle Cup Classic, all our followers, all the folks who donate, kind of can see the impact of that. And as you know, right, the organization, we're Denver based, but we're here in Fort Lupton just because all of our connections are growing outside, right? It's not necessarily just within a certain area. Now we have grown to different parts of Colorado, and we just want to make an impact on our community. So if you can just tell us a little bit more about your educational journey and how did you get to your position today?
So I am an English language teacher. I started teaching second grade. I've always said that I didn't choose teaching, teaching chose me. Just because I feel like my whole life path, I have always been told by either teachers or mentors or my own family just how important it is to be a representation of oneself in the classroom. Our population, is increasing with Latinos and Hispanics from all over, and even more so now. So I was very drawn to teaching, and I'm so happy I followed that because I do see the impact of how students respond when they see someone that looks like themselves, speaks like themselves in the classroom. So from second grade, I noticed just how much my bilinguals needed my attention, and I always felt like I wasn't doing enough for them. So then slowly I was offered this position for English language learning opened up, and I gave it a try, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So yeah, now I'm here. So it's been 5 years.
Time flies.
Yes, it does.
Time flies. What motivates you about being a teaching professional?
So cliche, but the kids motivate me. They're hilarious, they're funny, and when you see that, they don't always see the potential they have in themselves, and you are that one person that motivates them, that pushes them. And you start to see them grow, and even sometimes the families, it's not that they don't know how to teach their kid. I think we all just have different lenses, and once families start to see like, hey, whatever you're doing at school, like it's working and it's impacting at home, I think that's huge for all of us. It's just not one teacher, like it truly is all of us together working in an effort with the community, with our families, to see these kids grow, and it makes it worth it every single day, every single minute. So
I'm sure your students appreciate you.
I
try. What are some of the challenges you face in the classroom that maybe donations help to alleviate?
Oh, that was my first thing when I noticed when I came into this position is starting in second grade. I was just so used to getting supplies every single year. Families provide that, and that's absolutely amazing. Most of them do, but when I stepped in here, absolutely no supplies come my direction unless I purchase them myself, which I absolutely don't mind because it's for my kids. It's what they need to be successful. So when you reached out and I said, oh my God, this is absolutely perfect, because every single year I've had to provide that, and I don't mind. Like I said, to me it's part of the job, but I know a lot of this helped coming in because I was using a lot of the prior supplies that I had gotten in the years in teaching second grade. So as I was running low, I was like, oh, what do I do? And thank you for mentioning, how my classroom, I try to make it as homey as I can, because this is kids' second home, or primary home. They're here 8 hours of the day, and I want them to feel like they're at home. I don't want them to walk in and be worried about, I don't have a pencil, I don't have a journal. And because of who I teach many immigrant children. Some of them are migrant. You know, they already have a struggle at home making money, or I don't ever ask questions. It's none of my business what parents can and can't spend their money on. But if it's one less thing that they have to worry about coming into school is their school supplies, then that's fine. Yeah. You know, because I'm not going to reach out to parents and ask for pencils or for Kleenex boxes or Kleenex wipes, whatever, you know, like that is one thing that I have made sure that in my classroom, that my parents don't have to put a strain on their income just to fund me. You know, they come in here, and I like having extra supplies in that case, that we do have immigrant children coming in, and they're coming in with the clothes that they have on their backs, you know, and their parents are wanting to buy food and clothes and shoes. They shouldn't have to be worrying about everything else on top of that. So I like keeping extras. That way, if kid needs a backpack, I have a backpack. You need pencils, you need a notebook, you need folders, I got you. And I try to keep them stocked, whatever they need.
Awesome.
So that has helped a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So how do you think the students will benefit the most of future donations to classrooms, things like that?
I think you guys are doing a wonderful job thinking of us. Thank you. I think in schools we are always scrambling for money, and anything helps. I think just reaching out to teachers. Every teacher has a different purpose as to where they need that money from, and you know, like I said, it will never be used in vain. Students are coming in with all types of needs and supports, and the needs and supports that I require are different from my other peer teachers. We have different lenses that we look through, so different needs are always going to happen. Every year it's different. We get new students every single year where maybe the things that we had this year completely don't even work next year. Yeah. So it's always needed in the future.
Awesome. Yeah. And then just last question, what would you like to say to the participants and future sponsors of the Wiffle Cup Classic? It's coming up here in June. Just wanted to give you the floor.
I just want to say thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for showing up for our kids. Like I said, our kids, those, I know they're your babies, but they're also my babies. And you are truly making a difference in their life every single day, and I'm gonna cry. But I really appreciate all the work you do. Thank you.
Thank you.